Right, so we're doing another session of Standard today. We'll go back to runes. We've got the cast red spells quest. There we go. Okay, no white mana. We have card draw. We can draw a card with Rune of Speed if it comes to it. I think I'll take a bit of a gamble and keep the hand. Nice. We'll go ahead and use Rune of Speed right now. Oh dear. No, just not my day. It's got a Hallowed Haunting. My rule is sort of, if I've got two lands, and I've got a card draw card for 2 mana, then that seems to be a keep, right? I don't know, maybe I should change that rule. I guess... What do we drop? Let's drop a Rune of Sustenance. It's funny how I'm not dead yet as well. Funny, he's playing that just as beat down. Okay. We'll drop a companion. There's the, yeah, he's hit his red mana. And I'm dead. Yeah, no lands in the top 6 cards. I guess, yeah, so because I've got all of the dogs, the spirited companions, white mana's maybe a bit more important. It's yeah, I think I can if I miss red mana, that's okay. Well, this is obviously better. So suddenly I can actually cast everything practically in the deck apart from Hallowed Haunting. But if anything, I should be, surprised that doesn't happen more often. I did have a similar game last night when I kept a 2-lander. Okay, looks like a control deck. I guess we want a red source here. Plenty of land this time. Now, he could be holding up counter magic, but we've got a handful of cards that we're going to use our mana. Okay, do we discard 2 lands? I think we definitely discard 1 land. I think we can discard a Rune of Speed. Because obviously we definitely need that second white source. Now, yeah, again, completely untapped mana. I think I don't want to cast Hallowed Haunting. I'll just swing in. Interesting. Very interesting. Now he definitely taps out, so we cast Hallowed Haunting. Okay, interesting. Could be the counter spell, could be a Doomscar. Considering potentially building up quite a few creatures this turn. I could sort of focus on non-creature spells this turn. I could Rune of Speed, my Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. He taps out. Okay, there is the Showdown. Right. Now I could copy Spirited Companion for a card or swing in for 3 damage. That's cool. I think I could put a companion out, but I think I'm going to hold back some creatures. Do a commune with spirits this time. And we'll grab another Showdown of the Skalds. Oh, that was the Foretold card. Of course. It was not the sweeper. 4 mana. Wandering Emperor, okay.
You started this fight, but I'm going to.
He's gone.
Done.
So yeah, 100%. It's a Showdown of the Skalds. You could even do another Hallowed Haunting first. Oh boy, another one, another Showdown. These seem to just hit all of them at once. Might have the bounce spell. Oh, he's using it on him to save 3 damage. Fair enough.
Back to wandering.
I'll be taking that now.
Oh, Xanathar. Right. I wonder if he will reanimate this. I can just steal the top card of my library every turn. It's pretty horrendous. Right. We'll play this Plains. We'll play this Showdown. Play this Borrowed Time, I guess, on, it'll have to be on the Bankbuster.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Yeah. Could play Fable. Fable or Naturalist? Let's go for the Naturalist. There goes the Naturalist. could Runeforge Champion and get a Rune of Haste. Attack for 7, I guess. That seems pretty good. And draw a card. Runeforge Champion is out of there. Right. How about Rune of Sustenance on Kami? Oh, okay. Bad timing, I guess, but we will. I think we'll Fable the Mirror Breaker. Remember, the Innkeeper has Death Touch. Oh yeah, so that is... Yeah, he's got loads of land out. That is a 4/4 creature. Fight rigging. He needs to get things up to power 7 to get the free card. Okay. Discard up to 2 cards. So it looks like I'm going to do Visitor, Visitor, and Fable. So I'll discard the Spirited Companion, actually. Got another land, okay. Want to gain 5 life. A shield token. Now I think no. Get the 4/4. And the free card. What's the free card? Toxra. Oh my god. Oh no. that was the worst thing that could have appeared. I do get to discard 2 cards, that's something. 2 Showdowns. Right. Showdown of the Skalds. Okay, Sundown Pass. Now, Rune of Speed on Kiki Jiki. And we copy something. Copy a shaman so we can attack and get another treasure. Okay. See, that's got a... What's it got on it? +1/+1. Doesn't have a shield token, right? It explains what a shield counter is. But it definitely doesn't have a shield counter, right? Because that's a +1/+1 counter. It's quite confusing. Okay. Oh yeah, when things die, he gets slugs. Right. It's interesting. I've not had to fight against Toxrill before. I think we end the turn there. Yes. So I think next turn it's Kami, then Showdown. Okay, meet the Massacre for 1. No, for 0 in fact. To try and just gain some life. He doesn't want to kill off his slugs. Makes sense. It's gone. It's in every end step. So it's -2/-2 to all my creatures every single turn. Fun. Let's have a Kami and see if it can outgrow the Toxrill. I feel like probably a complete waste of time playing Kami. Let's play Showdown and look for removal for Toxrill. I don't think there's another option. Yeah, we just got Circle of Confinement, so that could knock out a Topiary Stomper, I guess. Remember, we're losing that mountain, so we'll play that. Commune with spirits could find the removal spell. That could be huge. So let's do that. Borrowed time. There we go. You have to ignore the Hallowed Haunting. We could actually play a Kami of Transience first. And then a borrowed time. We want to play a Spirited Companion. Right, yeah. Okay, so borrowed time on Toxrill. And then Spirited Companion, so we don't lose it. It's sort of use it or lose it kind of thing. the Tarask. Oh my goodness. And it has haste, and when it attacks it fights a creature, and it has ward 10. Which makes it kind of hard to remove. Does it have vigilance? Okay, sure. That is a clock. We're just going to have to build this companion up so it's bigger than the Tarask, if possible. Let's see what we can do with a Kami. I mean, the maths here doesn't really work out, I suspect. But let's take out a Topiary Stomper. Let's take out a Rhino Warrior. Let's play one of these lands. I guess we'll make him lose a 1/1 creature. That's fine. Tarask is going to eat one of my creatures anyway. Kami has trample. He might want to kill that one instead. He got another fight rigging. Yeah. Still, this is a very entertaining game. Right, interesting. Another huge creature. And he gets a free card from this as well. So should be another huge creature. So that's up to 13. Yeah, two fight riggings. Yeah, Tide of Industry, nice. But yeah, he had the two removal ramp cards early on, and a couple of Topiary Stompers as well to get him there. I lost track of how my oh, destroy target enchantment. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. Another Showdown, amazing. Okay. We need a lot of removal spells at this point. Don't know if there's any. Is there any point playing a Kami first? I mean, that's got ward 10. I don't think there's any point doing this, but I may as well. Generous Visitor, Circle of Confinement on the Rhino Warrior. Yeah, okay, let's do it. It doesn't quite work on the Daemogoth. Let's. Don't think there's any hope of pumping that up. It's funny how people say that Tarask is bad, but Ward 10 is kind of good. Killing one enemy creature every turn is kind of good. Probably your best creature. I think I'll put another coffee on if he's disconnected. Oh, well. I've come back to the victory screen. Yep, good opening hand. Now, do we commune with spirits now, is the question. And we don't know what we need. I think I'd take a fourth land, though. Or maybe a Showdown of the Skalds. Fourth land, Showdown. We don't have any card draw in our hand. I think I'll risk it. I'll go for the Showdown. And hope to draw that fourth land. so he might... Oh, there's the 4th land, so that's good. Right, I think we're just playing a Kami of Transience, aren't we? Play this for red. Here we go. Okay, well, Kami can block and get killed, and can come back later. I don't know. I don't know actually. Let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe it's a good trade. Right, we could Circle of Confinement that when he's not got his sacrifice mana up. We'll see if this messes up my opponent. Ah, he had a 3rd swamp anyway. Another Ghast. Okay, Hallowed Haunting. We do not have double white. Let's go for double red. And yeah, we could have played Showdown. Might have been a good idea against black because he's got hand removal potentially in his deck. Yeah, we'll take that back. Okay, I think it... tell you what, it could be Hallowed Haunting this turn. We've top decked the white mana we need. It's kind of our strongest card. Oh, he had... See, he had Duress. There you go. Now my hand's dead. So yeah, should have played it when I had the opportunity, but still, Hallowed Haunting, I'd have lost that instead. But yeah, doesn't feel good. Now we're just trying to top deck something. So yeah, he's stuck on 3 swamps. Hey, we got Runeforge Champion. That's definitely something. Do we want... Rune of Speed, just to get in for some more damage. Yeah, very cool. Okay, and Spirited Companion as well. That gets the ball rolling. There we go, he's got his 4th land now. But we've kind of outpaced Meat Hook Massacre. You can only do a 2-pointer. And everything's 3-3.
righteous. You deal with this annoyance.
So yeah, he did have the duress for my my big card draw card. I was greedy. I was a bit greedy. I went for the Hallowed Haunting first, with no other card draw in my hand. But I wasn't punished, I guess. Yeah. Circle of Confinement on the eye twitch was seemed pretty decisive. He just, yeah, I was lucky he didn't have any lands in his hand. Right. Good enough, I think. So there's our white mana. This is our only green mana. So we'll have to, yeah, play this, use this for green. I think Weaver of Harmony turn 2. Okay, treasure deck. Very exciting. Not seen this one. It is so satisfying when you can crack the briefcase for 3 cards. I mean, I don't know if it's good, but it's so satisfying. And if I had to guess, I'd say this was also another fight rigging deck, because it seems to be one of the best cards in New Capenna. I feel like, you see, if I had double green, yeah, there's the Weaver of Harmony trick, I'm thinking. But I think borrowed time on that now stops him doing me 6 damage, gaining a card, all sorts of stuff. And I can just beat face with this. In a way, this is a bit like a Spirited Companion for green. It sort of helps you just fix a lot of your opening hands. You can always use it as a just as a treasure. Yeah, and I was right. It's a fight rigging deck. It wasn't exactly a difficult thing to figure out, I suppose. Something interesting. Weaver of Harmony, you could actually double up on the card draw from Rune of Sustenance. You could copy that triggered effect ability. We could borrow time on the fight rigging. We could draw a card with Spirited Companion. But yeah, drawing 2 cards with Rune of Sustenance would probably help us hit that 4th land that we need. And we did. That's very good. Okay. Oh, it comes Shakedown heavy, of course, yeah, and then he can get his free spell. Yeah, that kills any non-land permanent. That's pretty powerful. And of course we have a Titan of Industry now, who is going to kill that because it's an enchantment creature. Damn it. Just when I was about to borrow time, both his 7 power creatures. Oh well. got that situation again. That's got reach and trample. This I can just let him draw cards to stop dying. So I think borrowed time on the Titan. So I had, of course, remember I had 3 mana and a borrowed time the previous turn. I could have done that on the fight rigging, but I was greedy for land. I wanted to draw 2 cards and hit land. So that was, yeah, it was definitely a bit more survivable. You've got to assume there's always a Titan of Industry under the fight rigging in these decks. And there's so much stuff it can do. Another fight rigging, why not? How many cards do you look at? It's the top 5, so there's a pretty good chance of getting a big creature from the top 5. Battle Mammoth, okay. Yeah, have him draw a card. I think we have to do that. Okay, no blocks. We just dead next turn. That doesn't have trample. I'm going to say maybe we can get away with a showdown. And we can put a blocker out. I mean, this is just, it's the same kind of thing as the, I guess this is the new runes deck. It's just a deck which puts lots of counters on creatures and gets, but also gets free spells, so, okay. And that shaves some damage off his guys, but it still adds up to 10. Yeah, it's exactly 10 damage. So lesson learned, if they put fight rigging out, then you can remove it from the game. You probably want to do that. Yeah, we learnt the his 4 mana saga can target any permanent and destroy it, so it's very easy for him to get his shakedown heavy back, basically. Okie doke. Okay, we've got nothing to do on turn 2. Oh, that is nice. We've actually got, he's tapped out. managed to take out an Illuminated Virtuoso. That feels good. No, okay, he's got another one, so he's got, we know he's got something. Do we try anyway? It seems stupid to try. I think we may as well spend this turn doing a Showdown of the Skalds. Let's get double white. Even though we're not gonna... We've got 2 lands in hand, so we don't particularly need the extra land that this is gonna dig up. Okay, got another Showdown, and let's try swinging in. He might... Okay, you know, he's going to take the damage. Just thinking if he might have a trick to pump that up and first strike me to death. Oh, interesting. Luminarch Aspirant, Luminarch Aspirant. Pump this guy up to 3/3. It has to be a spell rather than an effect. So I guess, yeah, we couldn't be happier about that. He's completely tapped himself out. So, yeah, we can't get this Showdown of the Skalds, but we've got to use this opportunity to borrowed time. Okay, there is a possibility. If we commune with spirits... Okay, interesting. Well, we could Jukai Naturalist and borrowed time. Kind of makes sense. Start pumping up the Naturalist as well. Yeah. I don't think Luminarch Aspirant is good in that deck. You want to just have spells to cast on your dude. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but you don't want to tap out like that. I think you could only really get away with casting 1 Aspirant, I would say. Then I wouldn't dare try and remove his guy. Right, this is our runes deck here. So we'll just have a quick look at the deck. My most recent changes, I have taken out I had 3 tap lands in the deck. I've replaced them with the lands, the dual lands that we all got from the starter decks. So Rockfall Vale, Sundown Pass, Overgrown Farmland, and they're doing a job. They're doing a good job for me. Deck's a bit faster. I've also popped in another Hallowed Haunting. I think I dropped Rune of Might, and yeah, it's definitely good drawing that a bit more often. It's often a finisher in the deck. Yep, and 2 Commune with Spirits seems fine, seems about right. It's kind of useful. You could replace them with land if you wanted. I've only got 23 land. But there is quite a lot of card draw, and this is quite a good way to just dig for removal and Showdown of the Skalds. But I think I still think 2 is about right. Anyway, yep, that's the deck, and I think that's my video done. So, yep, thanks for watching.